This is a Biollante figure released by Trendmasters in 1995. Specifically, the monster's second form, seen in the third act of its first and only appearance in Godzilla vs. Biollante. For North American fans, the Trendmaster figures in the 90s were a bit of a godsend. This is one of the first times we got a chance to purchase some of the more obscure characters from the Godzilla lineup. Compared to more recent lines, these characters had a lot more stylization. The classic Toho designs were amped up in sort of a cool and edgy 90s style. Far more extreme, with bigger teeth and more exaggerated features. Despite this, it's still very recognizable as Biollante. It's got the same cool tusks, the mouth full of teeth, and I mean full of them, not just on the outer rim, but on the top of the mouth and also the bottom. And if that's not enough, she's also got 6 additional appendages, all with their own mouths, filled with teeth. It's not exactly as imposing as it was in the film, but I think it's unrealistic to expect a perfect one-to-one recreation, especially with a character like this. The belly has the same kind of glowing pattern, the obvious weak point if this was a video game character. And look, Biollante's got legs. Perhaps Trendmasters took a little bit of artistic liberty with these, but hey, they fit the design and look real great. Biollante definitely does not skip leg day. The same could probably be said about the tail. Again, we don't really see it in the film, but this looks good and fits the general vibe of the figure. The paint overall is quite solid. The figure is generally green, as it should be, but it's not just one shade. Some parts are darker, others lighter, and in general, this allows the different colors to pop even more, such as the eye, the tusks, or the various teeth. Detail-wise, this figure is just top-notch. It's got a real sense of kind of sinewy texture about it, especially in the arms of the vines, and I kind of like the crocodile-like ridges around Biollante's upper brow. It gives the character a very mean and aggressive look. This is a vengeful, haunted, genetically modified rose monster. Looking at articulation, both of the legs move slightly, and you can rotate each of the 6 arms. It should also be noted that the arms are made from a more rubbery material. You can bend them a little more than you might think. The other neat feature is that Biollante has sound. Press this button on her stomach and just listen. It goes on for a while and doesn't really sound like the movie, but the way I look at it, any sound is better than no sound. There are a few different materials at play here. Like I said, the arms are kind of bendy. Most of the body is a hard plastic, but the tail and the legs are made from a different kind of more, I don't know, like a rubbery plastic. I have a few other Trendmaster figures that have the same feel. I think if you have this in an air-conditioned room, it's not really an issue, but in my not perfect attic, it gets a little hot, and this material gets kind of slimy. Not a big deal, just something to mention. This is a difficult figure to measure, taking into account the tentacles, so we're going to focus on just the main body. Height-wise, Biollante stands just shy of 5 inches. And from the tip of the snout to the end of the tail, you're looking at about 5.5. Overall, I like this figure a lot. Even if you're not generally a fan of the Trendmasters over-stylization, I think it fits Biollante a lot better than it does other characters. This is a sturdy little toy and a great rendition of the monster. For collectors, it's a fantastic piece to own. So what do you think? Is this toy good, bad, a little too crazy, or just right? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to support the channel, please remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.